I love your energy. Y'all feeling good? I can definitely tell. I think I know why. Because as you know, March is Women's History Month. Yes, it is. That's right. And if you know me, you know I love, two of my favorite things is some good old music and then celebrating people. I love to celebrate people. Yes, I do. So today, to start the show, I like to celebrate some more of my favorite women in music. In this music segment, I'm calling Women's History Month Music Edition. That's what we're gonna do today. Yeah. All right. Ooh, that's hit my spirit. Okay, look, there are so many phenomenal women in music who've come before me, and today I want to shout out some of the amazing new women, these future women right now that are shining so bright. I am so proud of them, so I want to give them some love today. There is Victoria Monet. Y'all give her some love. Victoria Monet, she just won Best New Artist at the Grammys this year, which was so well deserved. What I love about this young lady is she started out as a songwriter, and that's one thing, but to break into the industry, become her own artist, and when I tell you this young lady is cleaning up, she is one of today's shining stars of today. So huge credit to her. Keep up the amazing work. Another one of these lovely ladies is Renee Rapp. Oh my gosh. When I tell you this young lady is fierce, she came on the show a couple of times. It was an honor. I got to sing with her, and that child can sing. Okay, she can sing down, down, down. I love her music, her album, Snow Angel, and that's one of my favorite songs. Snow Angel, it is so good. I highly recommend y'all check out this album. Maybe one day we'll get to do a duet, but y'all look out for Renee Rapp. She is so awesome. And finally, I want to talk about jazz singer Samara Joy. This young lady is only 24 years old, and her voice will blow you away. She has a musical style like no other. Last year, she took home the Grammy for Best New Artist, which is amazing because she won as a jazz singer. That is phenomenal, okay? So congratulations to all of those ladies. Keep up the good work. You are so making us proud. Keep doing what y'all doing. You're inspiring us all. But right now, y'all ready to get this show started and meet my first guest? All right, he's an Emmy Award-winning writer and comedian. You know him from The Carmichael Show. Give it up for Gerard Carmichael. Come on out.
What's going on? Y'all are hype. I got nervous because I wanna be as hype as y'all are.
This is the happy place. We're gonna take good care of you
because y'all were dancing.
Do you have a good groove?
Here and there.
Here and there.
Yeah.
If it hits your spirit,
yeah, maybe it'll come out. I can't believe I haven't met you officially.
Either.
Like maybe in passing or something. But I've been a fan for a long time.
Myself as well. It's such an honor to finally see you in person. But some people you feel like you already know.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's kind of like that.
No, but you're like one of the few talented people left.
Oh, wow, thank you.
So good. Like her voice is obviously amazing.
Thank you.
Your voice is so good, you almost sang me out of the closet.
Wow, I did?
You want me to tell you a story? I'll tell you a story.
I need to hear this story.
I'll make this fast.
I never heard it like this.
So I was 18 when the Dreamgirls came out, and the soundtrack came out, and I loved it. I really, really loved it. But I was like masculine and I was in the hood, so that had to be a secret love. Like I was like a closeted singer. I was a closeted everything, but like a closeted singer. So like in the streets, I had to play like 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, stuff like that. Like play like real strong like rap songs and stuff like that. But love the soundtrack. Used to also date girls, right? Can you believe it? Anyway, I was on this date. I wanted to impress this girl. And so I borrowed my big brother's car. He had a Lexus. He let me borrow it. We got ribs. We got a molten chocolate cake.
Okay.
I paid for it.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh my God. I was like, seriously, I was the man, right? took her back to her dorm, and she wanted to put on music. The Dreamgirls soundtrack. Now, I gotta pretend I don't know it. Like,
you have to pretend?
I gotta pretend like, I'm like, oh no, put your little song on. Like, I'm acting like I don't know it. So she puts on I Love You, I Do, right? Oh my God. So, like, I'm trying, because I really want to impress this girl. I want to kiss her. I want to, I'm like trying to keep it together. And she's singing the song to me, like dancing around. She gets really, really close to me. At the end, she puts her hands around my neck. She's staring into my eyes. And I don't know if you know the song. At the end of the song is one of the greatest vocal runs of all time. And I'm like fighting it. I'm fighting it, Jennifer. And like her arms are right here. She's looking at me. And as soon as it got to the end, instead of kissing her, I'm singing along. I love you, I do.
You better.
And I was like, hey, run that back. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Anyway, I was this close.
I done heard a lot of Effie Dreamgirl stories, but never like this.
So good. You're too good.
Thank you for that. Well, I'm glad that I can contribute to you being able to come out the closet or whatever you needed to. Okay?
Yeah, singing all the time.
And maybe I could sing it with you next
time. For sure.
Now, where I saw you last was at the Golden Globes last year, right?
Yeah.
What was it like hosting it?
Oh, that was stressful. That was the only time my blood pressure ever went up. That was real stressful right there. I was trying to play it cool, but it was hard because the monologue was really important to me, and it didn't really come together until the hotel room, like right before the show. And BC was like, we gotta see the script, and I just didn't give it to him. I didn't know what I was gonna say, and so I just kind of walked out and spoke from the heart. And yeah, it was. You presented first. Right after. So I was probably in a daze. Like, I was like...
oh my God, yes, I remember this night.
Yeah, you look gorgeous. And I was just like a nervous wreck.
I could have came and sang with you to help you out if you needed me to.
I would have. Had I known, I would have for sure.
And then, okay, so I know I've never seen someone sit, because you sat down on the stage and hosted.
Yeah.
Like, what inspired that?
I just wanted to be comfortable. I try and be honest in those moments. It's really hard. The camera's on and it's a lot of pressure, but that's just how I felt at the time. Like they kind of just followed me wherever I went, and so I sat down. And
because it was your space and you owned it. I have to ask you this: would you ever host again?
Honestly, I don't think they'd have me back.
You don't?
I think it's over. I think it's mutual. I think I did it. I was as honest as I could be. I think it's over.
Wow. And then, I mean, speaking of awards, because you won your first Emmy back in 2022, right?
Yeah, 2022.
We got to talk about your outfit. I love how you express yourself. The outfit that you wore. Do y'all see this outfit? I have never seen someone accept an award.
Yeah.
With no shirt on. And how long was your fitting?
Honestly, it was quick because I knew I wanted to I wanted to go as like a wrestling villain, just like go in. I wanted to win, so I was going trying to be real confident. I was having, if I can borrow like a Mariah Carey phrase, I was having a shirtless moment.
Nice.
It was a real shirtless era of my life. Yeah.
How did it feel, like accepting an award, or did you realize like I am at the awards with no shirt on? Having a moment, because you kind of set a new trend.
Did I?
I think.
Hey, I'm good. I'm glad to do that. It was free. It was hot in the room, so I was glad to not have a shirt on.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, like just drink some wine with my shirt off.
Wow. And then you have been doing amazing things. 10 years ago, that's when you got your big break on Carmichael.
Yeah, the Carmichael show. The Carmichael show. That was so fun.
Yes.
Oh, I love that show. I love doing it. That was very fun to write. The cast was perfect. Like David Allen Greer and Loretta and Amber and Rel and Tiffany. I love them so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does it feel when you look back at the photos? Like, what comes to mind?
A lot of things. It was before I got my teeth fixed, so I got my teeth. I got my teeth fixed between seasons 1 and season 2. So I can't look at my season 1 teeth. I like my season 2 teeth better. Yeah.
Oh my God, I totally understand you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So do you feel like the same person or no?
I feel freer. I was definitely keeping my shirt on then, but I had a lot of fun on the show. I just remember writing it. I think I was kind of afraid to be seen at the time in my life, so I was really focused on writing, and me and my friend Ari wrote like all the scripts, and it was so fun staying up till 6 in the morning writing them and hearing like this amazing cast bring it to life. But it feels like such a different time in my life. It's like looking through a high school yearbook.
You've lived a lot of life and you've blessed a lot of people. Will you stick around for a little bit?
For sure.
All right. What with Gerard? We'll be right back. We're back with Gerard Carmichael. You are brave.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
That was intense, like to want to create a docu-series with such like realness and bareness.
Yeah.
Even having uncomfortable conversations on camera. Like, what is that like?
Well, the cameras give you an excuse, right? Like a reason to have really tough conversations. I watched you have them on camera just over the years, like really, really tough conversations. And for me, something about these, just like, okay, it's a purpose. It's a purpose to speak. The rest of my life started feeling like a performance, especially with my parents. Go home for Thanksgiving, you go home for Christmas, you talk about church and the weather.
Right.
Everything else, you don't really talk about the things like that are underneath, the things that are difficult to talk about. So doing this show, I kind of ambushed my family with cameras. I'm like, no, we have to talk about certain things that just never come up. Yeah. It was really tough. My dad just didn't want to be there. He didn't want to be there, but. Yeah.
I think it's so necessary, and I think it's going to speak to so many and help others on their journeys. You know what I mean? Because there's so many people that go through similar things. I know everybody has their own journey, but I think it's going to impact and make a huge difference to be able to have those conversations.
Yeah, I hope so. I think everybody should ambush their parents with cameras. Just
maybe not cameras, but
just bring them out and just talk to them about things. Get it off your chest. I think especially generationally, it's like my generation versus my parents. We're the therapy generation. We're the ones that explore our lives, explore ourselves. And our parents, my parents, are very quiet. They keep things to themselves. And I'm like, how about we just put all this on HBO?
That is true. How is your relationship with them today?
Pretty good. I think because of those conversations. Once you have them, the anticipation of them is tough, right? You're like, okay, how's it gonna go? The stakes feel really high. Will things ever be the same? And then you do, and it's not as bad as you think. The discomfort is actually pretty funny. The show's pretty funny, but it's hard to get to that point. But so now we're pretty good. We're learning. I'm learning to accept certain things. They're learning to accept me. But it's a process. It takes some time. It
is a process. And then, did you get a lot of support from your fans and different ones like that?
People have been nice. People have been really, really good. People on the streets, just coming up to me and saying nice things. I really like that. It makes me feel good to know that. I never thought about responsibility in art until recently.
Right.
I always thought you just should make reckless things and not really think about it. And recently, I've started to make the things I wish I could have seen as a kid. And I think that's affecting people in a way that's really meaningful.
It definitely reflects that. I think you've done an awesome job. It's entertaining, it's therapeutic, it's healing, it's a lot of things I don't think it's ever been done before.
Oh, thank you. I hope you watch. Please
we
watch
will
the
definitely
show.
keep watching. I already watched it. Will you come back again and see us?
I would love to.
You're so awesome.
We're gonna sing.
We're singing. I'm gonna hold you to it. Okay. Gerard Carmichael reality show premieres this Friday on HBO and will be available to stream on Max. We'll be right back. As America's diner, Denny's loves to feed people, body, mind, and soul, which is why they're committed to shining a light on layered stories that celebrate authentic conversations around mental health. We're calling these stories Stacks of Love. Our next guest is helping lead the way to prioritize mental health through neuroscience. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a neuroscientist, and this is how I replace bad habits that are not good for my brain. Instead of watching TV or too much screen time at night, because blue light at night can suppress the production of melatonin, I read, listen to music, or talk to friends and family. Instead of checking my phone first thing in the morning, because checking social media first thing in the morning primes your brain for stress and jacks up dopamine, I reach for some water, listen to some affirmations, or meditate. Instead of sitting at my desk all day staring at a screen, I do the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, I stare at a point 20 feet away from me for about 20 seconds, which relieves eye strain and negative symptoms associated with too much screen time, which also relaxes the nervous system.
Please welcome Emily McDonald. Welcome to the happy place.
Hi,
Hi.
it's so great to be here.
I'm so happy to have you here.
And I love that you call it the happy place. I just want to tell you, as soon as I met your team and they were like, oh, we call it the happy place, I was like, there's so much neuroscience behind the fact that you call it the happy place.
Oh, wow.
They're like, what is that? I was like, yeah. So when I was in undergrad, I actually studied learning and memory in kids and how we organize our memories depending on the context and where we are. And what we found is that we actually remember things differently depending on the context. So you calling it the happy place, you're actually going to remember being happier because of that. And you're also setting something called an expectation effect by calling it a happy place. You're actually helping your brain find more things that are happy while you're here.
I love that, Emily.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna name more things, positive things.
Yeah, we totally should.
To take it everywhere I go, but that's the goal here, you know, to create like a happy space for everyone. Can you tell us what exactly is neuroscience?
Yeah, so neuroscience is really the study of the brain, obviously like the brain, that's neuroscience, but then also we have neurons that run throughout our entire body, through our spinal cord, from our brain, spinal cord, and then to the tips of our fingers and our toes. So really it's just the study of how our nervous system works.
And when did you realize you wanted to be a neuroscientist?
Yeah, so honestly, I didn't know what neuroscience was until I got to college, but when I was young, when I was about 8 years old, my mom, she actually started to go blind in one eye, and the doctors really didn't know like what was wrong, and they didn't know how to help her. And so from a very young age, I knew I wanted to go like be a doctor or get into something that was science so that I could help people, you know, and like, or find new information to give to doctors to help people. And so when I went to college, I majored in biology because I was like, you know, that's how I'm gonna become a doctor. And I hated it. I absolutely hated biology. I hated it. And so I talked to one of my friends and he was like, you know, you should try neuroscience. It sounded cool to me. I really didn't know what it was at the time, but I switched my major and I aced the first exam. Like I got a 100 on the first exam in neuroscience because I loved it. It was so cool to me.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. And what got you focused on mental health?
Yeah, so mental health is something, honestly, like it's kind of ironic, like study the brain, but I really struggled with mental health when I was in high school and like growing up. And then I was in my PhD studying neuroscience, and it's also ironic that, you know, all these people like studying the brain and stuff, but it was kind of the worst my mental health had ever been. And you know, like working super long hours, like 24/7, and not really having like those mental health breaks, you know?
That we need.
Yeah, that we absolutely need. That's something that I talk about a lot on my platform. And so I started to realize, like on my platform, with sharing all these mental health tips as I was improving mine, I was helping people. And really like my goal since the beginning when I, you know, talked about like my mom and everything has really always just been to help people. And so I realized like with my platform, I'm improving people's mental health like right now, so I need to go do that. Like I need to keep doing this. And I was in a position, I finished all my classes in my PhD, so they were like, you can get your master's. So I took a few exams. It was a very quick turnaround, but I ended up getting my master's super last minute and graduating and then starting the journey to providing information on mental health for the world.
That is awesome. Wow, I love everything you're saying. Can you stick around for a little bit and teach us a bit about the brain?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, more with Emily. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back with neuroscientist Emily McDonald. Okay, I have to go to that because, like you said, singing the happy place, that makes it a positive thing. So I like to have an elephant or hummingbirds. When I see them, they make me feel like something good is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So is it a science to anything like that?
Well,
Keeping
absolutely.
things
So
that
like I was just talking about with locations is really important, but also symbols too.
Symbols.
So like having like an association, like for you was an elephant. For me, I was just saying my dolphin necklace. Dolphins make me happy. You know, you can really tie happiness or joy to anything that you want, and then that can become a symbol of it so that when you see it, your brain associates happiness with that item, and then you automatically enter into that state and feeling.
I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Thank you for that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, listen, now it's time for y'all questions. I got questions from the audience about the brain.
Yes.
Okay, this audience member wants to know how to improve their focus with so many distractions.
Yes. So for focus, we have an area of the brain called the prefrontal cortex, and it's right here in the front of our brain, our heads. And the prefrontal cortex is really important for planning, decision making, and focus. And so one way we can improve focus is by strengthening our prefrontal cortex. And how do we do that? So one of my favorite ways to strengthen the prefrontal cortex is through mindfulness meditation.
Can you give us an example of that?
Yeah, so for me, that is kind of just sitting and trying to focus on my breath and just focusing on my breathing for like 5 to 10 minutes, even 3 minutes. Research has shown that it really improves people's mental health and ability to focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will try that myself. All right, I have another one. This audience member says they get anxious often and wants to know an easy way to address that without medication.
Yes, so anxiety is kind of associated with a brain area that we like to call the amygdala, which is right here in the brain, the amygdala. And so that's really associated with kind of like fear and negative emotional states and anxiety. And so one way that we can reduce anxiety is by reducing activity in the amygdala. And my favorite way to do that is through walking, just going on a simple walk. So when you go on a walk, your eyes make subconscious side-to-side movements, and that bilateral movement, the side-to-side eye movement, it actually turns down activity in the amygdala. So that's why going on a walk helps you feel so much more calm.
It does.
Yeah.
You are so right.
Yeah. It's so simple, but the science behind it, you're like, oh, I need to go do that.
Okay, y'all taking notes, because this is helpful, okay? Yeah, wake up now. The audience member is currently in school and not the best studier. They would like suggestions to help them train their brain at being better at studying.
Yes, so studying, really what we're trying to do is learn and remember things, right? And so there's an area of the brain called the hippocampus, and the hippocampus is right here in the brain. And what the hippocampus is associated with learning and memory. And so if we want to improve that, we need to strengthen our hippocampus. And one way to do that is through exercise. Exercise actually increases the birth of new brain cells in the hippocampus. And so daily exercise, we can actually strengthen that brain area and learn and remember things better.
Wow. I'm still taking it. That was amazing, and you had a lot of great answers. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Now, why is research so important?
Yeah, so research is extremely important. There's so much we don't know about the brain, and we need research to understand more about the brain so that we can understand our biology more and improve mental health. And so it's also really difficult to fund research. It depends on, we have to write grants and getting funding from the government to fund research, and that's really hard to do. Like, there's so few studies that actually end up getting funded. And so it's just really important to raise money and funding so that we can do the research to improve our mental health.
Well, we're proud of you. You keep doing what you're doing, young lady.
Thank
okay.
you.
This is amazing. So our friends at Denny's heard your story and are so inspired by your openness and mission to improve everyone's mental health. We want to give you $10,000 to donate to a research foundation of your choice to help. So this is for you, young lady. You're doing great things.
Thank you.
What organization do you want to donate to?
So there is one foundation I've actually worked very closely with, and it's the Aoki Foundation.
Yes.
They actually raise money. Steve Aoki is the starter of it. It's a brain foundation, and he's amazing. And he's actually this foundation is working to raise money to fund the research that I was just talking about. And so it's really so incredible because they're helping so many people, and they're doing the research that we need done so we can understand how to live better lives.
Love that. That is wonderful. You know what? We have a message for you, so take a look.
Hey, Emily and Jennifer, it's Steve Aoki. Thank you so much for shining a light on brain science and research. This is so important to me and the focus of the Aoki Foundation. Keep doing what you guys are doing, Emily. You guys are making a massive difference in people's lives. Thank you.
Oh, I love that.
How does that make you feel?
Honestly, he's incredible. So just being able to help his foundation is so awesome. So thank you so much.
And you're incredible. You're amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. And the Denny's is amazing too. Thank you, Denny's. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Emily. Oh my God. Thank you for teaching us about the brain. Thank you, Denny's, for helping continue this important research. We'll be right back. It's National Women's History Month, and we're celebrating all the amazing women in our lives in a segment we're calling Who Run the World? I want to honor some incredible women in our audience. Let's start with Cynthia. Her friend Carla and her group of besties called the Glam Mothers nominated her. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Carla Greenwood, and I nominate Cynthia Benson. I've known her for 45 years. She raised 6 beautiful children, and they are all successful. And after raising her children, she went back to college to become an RN. Through all of this, Cynthia established a sister circle, which we are friends that raised our children together, and now we all are Glam Mothers.
Hey sis, you have always been the source of my strength and inspiration. I really love you.
I love you, sister. You're the epitome of perseverance and strength.
Hey, Cynthia. I love you, sister. You keep fighting.
Boom, boom. I love you, Duma.
Yay!
We are behind Cynthia. We pray for you. We love you. And we know that you are going to kick cancer in the butt.
That's right, Cynthia. How are you feeling? How does that make you feel seeing that?
Oh, my goodness. I'm thankful and grateful and just happy and excited.
Take it all
Just
in.
surprised.
You are loved. You are so loved.
Oh my God, I see.
Your friendship is such an inspiration. So thank you guys for telling your story. Y'all give her a hand.
Thank you. Thank you, Sister Circle. Love you.
The sister circle. Y'all, we not done yet. We've got one more I want to shout out. Shalonda, her daughter nominated her. Kiara, y'all take a look at this clip.
Hi, Jennifer. I would love to shout out my amazing mom, Shalonda. As a single parent, my mom worked hard to ensure my sister and I had everything we needed growing up. Mom, your resilience and fearlessness has encouraged me to pursue my dreams. And when I'm in the sky, soaring high, flying planes, I want you to know that you're the wind beneath my wings. Thank you for being such an amazing woman. I can't think of anyone more deserving. I love you, and I'll see you soon.
That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I got chills. Hi, Shalonda. How does it make you feel?
Oh my God. I'm blessed, and I couldn't have done it without God. And He was my source and my strength, and I also drew strength from my 2 babies. So I'm just blessed to be their mother.
Wow, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Now, I know you haven't seen her in a while, so let's bring her on out. Come on out. There you go. You surprised?
I see.
Surprise! You feel all right up there?
I don't know.
Well, she's here right now, so enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. Y'all enjoy y'all moment as well. Thank y'all so much for sharing your story. Oh my God, I hope y'all have a blessed day. If you want to nominate the amazing women in your life, go to JenniferHudsonShow.com because we run the world. Happy Women's History Month. We'll be right back. So, spring is finally here, y'all, and our friends at MorningSave are helping us be the best hosts for our Easter gathering with more deals that see. She puts a spring in my step every time she's here. My shopping bestie, Miss Cheryl Burke. Come on out, girl. I am wonderful. This dress is everything.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Well, spring has definitely sprung. Can't you agree?
Yes.
Everyone at home can get into the Easter spirit right now and start shopping by checking out morningsave.com or by scanning the QR code below. Let's do this.
I'm ready. You know I am.
Okay, Okay, so Jennifer, where are you? Jennifer.
I was with the humidifier, sorry.
Our first product is one cool deal. It's a Pro Breeze 3-in-1 portable evaporative air cooler and humidifier, okay? So it's not just a portable air cooler. This is a 3-in-1 appliance which can operate as an air cooler, a cooling fan, and a humidifier. This windowless air conditioner is fully equipped to provide personalized cooling for your home or office. Jennifer, I know you'll love this because it has a humidifier function.
That's what I need for my voice, y'all.
Exactly,
Get it?
right?
Okay.
I wish it did that to my voice, but that ain't happening. Okay, we've seen them retail for as high as $180 with the deals at Sync discount. Nice. You can get this for only
what?
$69.99. That's a savings of 61%. All right, let's go.
You see, I'll be singing you down with this. I could sing you down with that, Cheryl.
This is great.
Oh my goodness.
This right here, I mean, this next product is perfect for all of our dinner hosts out there. I know you love to host a dinner or two, right?
I love to eat.
Yep, it's the Kraft Emkin 12-piece melamine dinnerware set. This deal includes pieces for up to 4 guests with 4 dinner plates, 4 salad dessert plates, and 4 bowls. Use this sturdy dinnerware set indoors for your daily meals or outdoors. Melamine is a perfect addition to any kitchen because it's BPA-free, nearly unbreakable, top rack dishwasher safe, and made of food-grade, lightweight plastic. Jennifer, are you hosting Easter this year?
I'm always hosting Easter. It's my favorite.
It is too.
It's
yes,
my absolute favorite.
I love it. We've seen this retail for as high as $80 with the deals at Sync discount. You can get this for only guess.
What? What you thinking? Oh my goodness. What you think?
$19.99, you guys. That's a savings of 75%. Are you ready? Don't be throwing plates. All right,
and I can't break it either.
Okay, so, I mean, we're gonna have to avoid fire hazards, right? So we don't wanna compromise, though, the ambiance, lighting, or style with the sandstone and sage 3-piece flameless LED candle set with remote, right? Right, we're gonna get our sexy on here in a second. These durable candles will set the mood this Easter and look great on your mantle, table, or even outside. They won't blow out with a gust of wind and are made from hard resin, which will not melt if left in the sun, just so you know. So this can just be left out in the sun.
I love a candle.
Same. It also features a dimmer and timer option with the included remote control. Jennifer, how great are these when you have like pets, kids running around, you know? This is perfect.
That is true.
So we've seen this retail for as high as $40. With the deals at Sync discount, you can get 3 of these candles for how much? $12.
You want a candle? I need all of them.
All of them. We're going to get all of them. All right? And that's a savings of 70%. All right. So, it's warming up outside, right? So that means you'll be entertaining outdoors most likely. So this next product is a perfect buy. It's the Motorola Bluetooth speaker with wireless charging pad doorbuster, okay?
Doorbuster.
So remember, only 3 per person when it's a doorbuster. This speaker may be mini, but it's big on sound and usefulness with its wireless charging feature. It's water resistant and portable, so it's perfect for pool parties, picnics, and barbecues. I mean, are you hosting a pool party or are you hosting a pool party?
Yeah, but I'm all about the music. It's not a party without the music.
Exactly.
You need sound for the music.
Right.
Guys.
Right. We've seen this retail for as high as $60. Now, with the deals at Sync discount, you can get this for only, guess, Jennifer.
What?
$20.
$20!
That's a savings of 67%.
Once again, Cheryl, these morning save deals are perfect to be the host with the most. Oh my God. We should help out an audience member so they can get their party started. If you see your name on the screen, you are our winner today of all of these products. Congratulations, Nicole, and thank you, Cheryl. You're awesome for the deals that see. Make sure to check out Cheryl's podcast, Sex Lies and Spray Tans, anywhere you listen to your podcast. And to get all these deals that sing, Before they're gone, visit MorningSave.com or scan the QR code below while supplies last. We'll be right back.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit JenniferHudsonShow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.